There are numerous factors upon which people will base their perceptions of you, such as attention to detail, health, social status, self confidence, taste, financial status, family background, education, trustworthiness, and level of success. These are all factors with which they judge you instantly. Sometimes you just have to be on stage. The way people perceive you defines how successful your pitch is. Your pitch takes place on a stage, so choose and set the stage for a pitch. Non-verbal gestures lead to attraction, which leads to likability. Have an open face. Have a sincere smile. Gestures create drama. Shake hands powerfully. Avoid distracting mannerisms. If you're sitting, sit up, forward, and engaged. Keep your hands on top of the table, never under the table. Don't keep your feet too far apart. Be aware of your proximity to others and other objects. Move smoothly. Make sure the image you project conveys the values. Put enthusiasm into your voice. Projection, inflection, range, and pace. How quickly or how slowly you speak is your pace. A long pause that creates silence is powerful. Think word economy. Have a strategy before you pitch. Have a set of goals and a set of tactics to reach those goals, and put them in a sequence. After you create the pitch, rehearse it. After the pitch, do a debrief with the audience and with anyone else you worked on the pitch with. In order to give presentations, schedule presentations. Know who is going to be in the audience. Who are they? What are they after? What are they looking for? Name the 5 issues that are faced by your audience. Know who the experts are. Create an outline. Your objectives are to persuade and to inform. What do you want the audience to do? It might be to set up another meeting. It might be to actually read your proposal and be ready to discuss it in a meeting. Remember that the audience doesn't want to know everything that you know. They just want to know what's important to them. They'll perceive your confidence within the first 30 seconds of your presentation. Start with a grabber. Don't announce the topic, just jump into it. Don't start with trivial comments. Don't refer to your notes. Startle them with something. Tell a story or a joke. Ask questions and recite a quote. Those are good for starters. Then you transition into the benefits. The benefit answers the what's in it for them question. Issue, solution, and benefit. The issue is to start by discussing your audience's issues, challenges, or objectives. The solution is to provide your solution to their issues. Then the benefit is telling the audience how they will benefit from the solution. Remember, it's not about you. Begin with their issues. Time, achieving a goal on time. Money, making it, protecting it, accomplishing a task at or under budget. Success, achieving success or greater success. People, too many, not enough, or incapable. Space, too much, not enough, and or the wrong kind. Quality, not high enough, or maintaining it. Ask them, what will happen if you don't resolve the issues that you have? How much time, money, or opportunity will you lose? Who else will be impacted by the lost time, money, or opportunity? Create a trademark name for the solution that you are providing your audience. Then list each step of your solution and give it a name. So, for instance, the TinyVox YouTube system is a trademark name, and each step of it is creating your TinyVox tape or deciding where to post your TinyVox tape. People buy benefits and not features. Visualize wins for your audience, such as making their goals, achieving team camaraderie and spirit. Use smooth transitions, such as the second element is, or let's take a look at another reason. Use the concept of edutainment because adults learn best when they are entertained. Personalize your presentation or your pitch. Never refer to the audience as a multiple. Always speak to one. Never say you guys or everyone out there because that makes an assumption. Uniqueness can be conveyed in your product, in your process, in your service, in your experience, or in your knowledge. Whenever you make a pitch, have a shorter version as the elevator pitch. Be prepared to adjust your pitch based on the amount of time you have. Always have a Q&A. Have the Q&A before your conclusion. You need to close by closing the deal. You can close also by startling, telling a story, asking questions, or reciting a quote. The purpose of stories is to entertain and to create greater memory value. Make sure your story is relevant. Paint vivid word pictures that make your story come alive. Recreate the dialogue. Don't ramble on. Have a big ending. Try not to make yourself the hero of the story. Practice your story before you pitch it in front of people. Whenever a story takes place in your life, write it down immediately. Humor usually works. Make sure you build rapport. Be mentally ready. Be physically ready. Arrive early and consciously create the moment. Before you even start, be sure that everyone is quiet and looking at you before you say a word. If at all possible, have someone introduce you. Ask questions of your audience to build rapport. Avoid rhetorical questions. Encourage questions throughout the presentation. If necessary, repeat the question, but answer the question for everyone, not just the person who's asking it. When people object, stay calm, don't argue, seek specifics about what it is they object to. Show pictures and video wherever possible. Visual aids must better communicate information, so don't use any visual aids that don't enhance your pitch. Feel free to bring a prop, but don't bring a prop that has nothing to do with your pitch. Graphics say it better. Nothing happens until you call someone. You need to make a request. Ask them if they'd like to learn more, and then tell them how they can. Your voice is the most important factor in creating resonance with an audience. Be polite, but be persistent. Have a good supply of materials with you so you can immediately give someone that likes your pitch a way to learn more and to get more involved. Seek opportunities to pitch and present. Assert yourself in meetings. Ask the first question. Include speaking in your business plan. You need to be unconsciously competent at presenting. You need to be a student and learn from other people who are great at presenting. You will naturally go from optimism to pessimism, but if you work through your pessimism, you will get back to optimism and success.